How's it going, Halo fans? Neghbrhoodwatch here with Halo Gents. Here to walk you through a little gameplay of mine. Excuse me for having a hard time with theater here. It's one of my first attempts at a theater game. Want to show you a little bit of a game that I'm arguably one of my best games before they change torque around to not have the hammers. But here I go, 32-2, so you get to see some of my more handiwork with the power weapons here. Before they change this map around, I normally like to go for the hammer first, because you can actually hit the rockets back at an opponent if you time it right. So that leads to be favorable. Now here I'm just doing a lot of screenplay. Going on a nice run with the hammer here, getting shot, just trying to stay away, but just got myself in a bad situation. So here I spawn right near my weapon, and I pick that sucker right back up. Going with the hammer. Normally with the hammer, I like to play a lot of radar. You literally have to stay as close as you possibly can, do a lot of running. Do a lot of flanking. Let your teammates do what they have to do. So basically you're just attempting to do what you can with the hammer while your teammates guide them. Here I'm solo, so my teammates actually do a pretty decent job of guiding people into my hammer. Might have been coincidence, but they did an excellent job here. I just get a lot of teams not very good at either sticking somebody with the hammer, which is what I think is one of the best way to avoid somebody with the hammer. At least if they kill you, you've stuck them, and then someone on your team can either pick up hammer, or you can try to get back over to the hammer before they spawn. Since you stuck them with the grenade, there'll be a few seconds lag in between you and them on the death. So as you can see, I've gotten quite a bit of hammer kills here, and there's only been 12 kills on our team for the game, so you can see how easily I racked up the 32 kills here. This guy's sitting up on the top. I don't know why he decided to do that with a hammer guy running around. Normally you don't want to sit around when there's a hammer. You kind of want to either get a hammer yourself or pull somebody out to help you double team the hammer. He got pretty close to getting me there. If he would have crouched and zoomed, he probably would have had a deeper pattern on the assault rifle and probably could have got me. Bunch of guys just standing around. I think this team was a bunch of platinums, so I'm surprised that they played the way they did. During this point in time, the platinums are pretty strong of a group. They've already made changes to some of the how the playlists are ranked and everything. Still holding this hammer. Decide to keep searching for another hammer since there's two on this map. After 10 hits, it won't be worth anything anyway. So again, I know people are going to go for the rockets, so it's a pretty easy thing. That guy's going for the hammer. Wasn't one even if he did get in there. So going around here with the rockets. With the rockets, I normally like to shoot in front or right at the feet of somebody. That keeps me from aiming too high or too low. And here I get a new hammer, finally. The weird thing about the power weapons, when you're searching around for power weapons, like either a shotgun or like a hammer, if somebody's holding that weapon and they haven't dropped it, even if it's empty, it'll take longer to spawn. That person may even have to die before that occurrence happens. And here I gotta switch over to another 5-minute clip because this game's pretty long. So there I saw a nice little radar play and got to see a little cliffhanger kill with the hammer, which is pretty easy if someone's climbing up right beside you. Just hit right on the ground and it kills them with a shockwave. That's one of the nice things about the hammer in this game, that the AoE, the actual damage that surrounds the hammer is pretty large. You really want to play your radar with the hammer as much as you can. I can't stress that. And always play the lunge. The lunge surprises you sometimes. You can even zoom in with a hammer, and the lunge becomes even further. Just like with the sword, you can play around with that some. I mean, it's actually a decent bit of advantage if you zoom in.
Rockets in 10.
So here I'm coming around, and still guarding these rockets. You know, I'd like to get some more rockets if I can. You kind of want to stay out of the corners with the bombs. So I actually avoid the whole rocket launcher because of the situation. I'm gonna wait it out, see what happens. I can tell that my teammates are doing a lot of shooting over here with nobody actually killing anybody. So I kind of want to flank around. See somebody go up to the rockets and they grab them, so I'm gonna want to try to avoid this person. Actually gonna run around a little bit, and he's like, "What the hell is going on?" End up just running. You want to be as hard of a target as possible, and if you get enough close calls and you win through it, you get that little nice hard target badge. Always live to fight another day. I can't stress that either. If you do that, at least you can. There's my second death, so you can know that I won't die anymore this game. If you live to see another day, you can always help your teammates out with the assist and good call outs. I'm not playing with anybody here, and I'm in party chat, so I am calling stuff out, and most people can hear you because they have their at least to connect, and some people will talk to you, but some people just like to not talk during the game, just concentrate. And one of the interesting things with that whole encounter just then is the fact that the guy had the hammer and didn't. You have to time it right, but if he would have timed it, it would have been a double beatdown, because we both would have swung and it would have gave a double beatdown. He just wasn't watching his radar well enough. Here you want to just wait for your teammate. You can see they got him, but what I want him to do is shoot a rocket at me, and then maybe I can bounce it back, but he doesn't do that. Pretty interesting effect. I'd recommend practicing it a couple times with some friends on this map. You can actually bounce it pretty far, pretty accurately. It's surprising, and this is more radar play. You just kind of watch it. Just throw the nade when they're coming around the corner, and I mean it's pretty simple stuff. Just watch your radar. You get pretty good at watching your radar. You don't want to stay in a firefight too long with a power weapon. You always want to be flanking, reloading, flanking, reloading. And appreciate y'all listening in. And that's it. Watch some more of the Halo Gents videos. Appreciate it. Neighborhood Watch out.